Step for Health Challenge app design. So we started off going through the presentation we were given on day one, deciphering the information that I felt that was key. And what I wanted to do in my app design was win the users over, not through graphics at first, but through user experience, because a Fluent app is an app that will be used. How I decided to break down 12 weeks of designing. Most people spend a week or two doing a bit of research and then working on developing and making your icons and making the screens. I played it very smart. I researched and researched and researched. So I started off researching and exploring different possibilities out there and to see what users actually like and use. Then I moved on to understanding apps and people. From that, I developed on to prototyping and learning from them prototypes through user testing. And then finally, applied GUI and gathered feedback upon this GUI. And up for the three first stages of the first 9 weeks was ideas, research, understanding, and then finally prototyping. Then the GUI was applied. Researching and exploring. My main area for research and exploring was associated around Pinterest. I'm a keen Pinterester myself. I currently have 9,000 followers, and most people use Pinterest to upload a couple of images in Pinterest, but I feel this board represents the app in question very well and was a brilliant stepping stone for me to build upon over the first 9 weeks. Then understanding people and understanding apps. What do I mean by understanding the apps? Basically, understand apps. Understand the apps that are already existing and out there, what people are using day in and day out for this very 10,000 steps that we're doing at present. So I downloaded a various lot of apps that are used, and then from that, I put a data to that and used them, i.e. user testing. And from this user testing, I knew what features I liked and what features I didn't like, and what I could maybe take across from my own app and that would work in a very good Fluent way. Because an app that users are using is an app that is more likely to actually work. And one of the key things that we're trying to do is get other people to use it, and people who are maybe already using apps to move over to this app. So you have to kind of base it upon apps that are existing and already out there, for the sheer fact for them to move over to our platform. This is why I've done so. Users. Who's our users? Well, there's 12,500 users. That's a lot of users. So there's no real target audience as such, whereas the target audience is the staff and people who want to keep fit and complete this challenge. So it's a very, very big, broad spectrum and a very hard thing to tackle, but I think I should be able to tackle it. I think I have tackled it. So to understand people, you must understand the UX within the apps. GUI, which is graphical user interface, is basic glitter, and my objective was basically to master the interaction design for this project, to have this app very fluent and easy to be used by all users and all audience. So my target audience will be hit. PS, great UI will follow, and it has, thankfully enough. So this is kind of my analogy of UX and GUI. So basically UX, I feel, if not treated correctly, will end up being a donkey. And GUI, as pretty and pitiful as it is, at the end of the day, you're just applying glitter to a donkey. And that's not really how it should be done. Because a donkey with glitter is still a donkey. But where I've taken it to is a unicorn. So basically, long story short, if your user experience is brilliant and fluent, GUI will blossom upon it and not just be smothered over the top of it. Prototyping, learning from prototypes. From a prototyping, I started off having a menu up on the top bar, and from user testing, I was able to eliminate this menu bar. From prototyping, I had a bottom navigation bar, which navigated to each individual section of the app. And so from prototyping, I was able to eliminate this. So if I haven't got a side menu bar and a bottom navigation, how will users be able to navigate? Well, users will be able to navigate through a dashboard, through a list view, drawing in and out of information. This will be finalized. Next week, and the presentation will follow. And then the GUI and the feedback will be applied to that final design, which is the GUI, which is the glitter, which will be the stallion, the unicorn of user interface design. Thank you very much.